Dudley, if you want to get us started.
Sure. Coach, the obviously you wanted to get the wins this weekend. Talk a little bit about what you saw from this team and what the potential is there with just a few more things.
Yeah, I think that when you get away from it, and I'm not as like emotional, I hate losing. So I know there's a lot of good takeaways to take from it is like going into a weekend when you're playing number one and you're, hang a few things, a couple things away from maybe getting a game. And so I think there are some positives, but at the end of the day, they just executed better than us. They executed better than us when their backs were against the wall. I mean, every time we scored, they answered. They're tough. They're number one for a reason, right? And so I think there's some good positives to take away. I'll probably have more later once I get a little removed from it. Because at the end of the day, we lost 3 games and we need to be better.
A great atmosphere, electricity all weekend. Talk about your fans.
Our fans were incredible. I know they travel really well, but and the close proximity, but our fans countered that pretty well, which was nice. They showed up early. They showed up big. Um, we have an incredible fan base. I hope they saw the
Thank,
fight. I hope they see the potential in us too. We'll get it.
thank you.
Hey, Courtney, just with a team like Oklahoma, it seems like you give them an inch, they take a mile. Just how tough was that this week? I guess with some of the free passes, just seeing how they just started to compound.
Yeah, the free passes were a dagger for us. And what it hit us every day. They're really hard to put away. So that's the tough thing. They have a lot of discipline. They're tough to put away. They'll fight, they'll take the marginal pitch. We need to be better. We need to be better. We need to attack the zone better. We need to trust our stuff, really break it through the zone better. These are all lessons that I think two of the three, I think we competed really well in the circle. I didn't like the tone we set today. And it's something that we'll be better for in the long run. So yeah, they all swing with intent. When they swing, they mean it. They have incredible discipline. That's, obviously
And
they're
then there's always,
sorry.
I think we lost you, Ethan.
sorry, the internet's kind of lagging, so sorry for today, there were a bunch of just kind of weird plays and you had to burn your challenges early. Curious what the explanation was on the home run and just how tough is that, whenever you don't have those challenges or
Yeah, it's really tough. I mean, it's never ideal to have to go to challenge early in the game when there's so much game ahead of you. What we were told on the backside of the home run challenge, and obviously we'll go check it. We can't check it until we get in here, was that it hit off the top of the pads and then hit the chain link. It's not how we saw it live. It's not how our players saw it. Obviously someone's in Birmingham watching every angle. So we'll check it. And then yeah, there were plays later that you wish you could go to review on it, and it's a game where, just like you said, you give them an inch, they take a mile. I think that, KD's play at second and you're in a, tough spot because he thinks she broke her hands. We think that, but we don't have a review to go to. And it's such a quick play and it's a hard one to get help on because of the angle of it. And so all things that we need to check, it doesn't matter now. But yeah, definitely not ideal to have to use them early. So much game on the backside of that. But we'll see. We'll go check it.
last thing I'll ask is Bree, just her performance today. What'd you see from her to have those adjustments and come through so big for y'all?
She grinded. I mean, she's a student of the game, and she's an elite hitter. And so she knew what she was hunting. It's one thing to know what you're hunting. It's another thing to be ready when it shows up, when you're getting other stuff and getting some junk and trying to get a stretch. And so, she just was seeing it really well. She played really big today. So proud of her.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Couple more questions. Anybody have any?
Coach, I just guess one more on Bree. I guess at this point in the season, do you remember a run of a player that has 15 homers in 26 games?
No, I'm not sure that we've had one here. Hunter, we have?
Maybe Nicole Schroeder would be close, but that was
Oh, okay.
under you.
Gosh,
Or,
going
yeah, that was
way back.
a couple years.
No, I'm gonna check my archives here and we'll get back to you. But she's had quite a run and you know, she's getting their best trying to go around her. You know, it's just like takes such focus and intent to be ready when that pitch shows up.
And then I guess given where the team is, 1-5 in SEC play, I guess is there a specific message for them moving forward? You know, as we keep going into SEC play.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to get any easier. And that's what we signed up for. We signed on to be challenged every weekend. We signed on to play the best. So we have to refocus for our Tuesday game and then go on the road this weekend. And I think this group knows that we have it in us. I think we know we have all the tools. I think that it showed up this weekend where, you know, like sometimes you're going to play well and not win. Sometimes you're going to play like crap and win. So it's just the game. So staying level through the emotions of it and just really fine tuning and getting back to who we are and being aggressive in all aspects.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Hey, Courtney, just after this series, I know y'all showed a lot of fight the last two games. Didn't come out on the right side, but is there any lessons you can learn and take from this?
That we're a better team than that. Yes, we fought, but I feel like we could have played better softball all around. I felt like we were in it, but we didn't give enough of, we didn't fight enough. So I think there's still more in the tank.
Well, will you walk me through your home run, kind of what you were hunting and just that swing?
Just before I was making adjustments, kind of before the game on timing, and me and Gasso kind of got together and kind of worked on a little bit of stuff before the game. So I took that into that at bat and was seeing the ball a lot better today than I did yesterday. And I wouldn't say I was necessarily hunting a pitch, but that pitch just happened to, be in my wheelhouse and took advantage of it.
That's all I got. Thanks.
Any more questions? Nope. Daniel?
Yeah, I guess Courtney. Yeah. I guess we've been asking this a lot, but Bree, 2 more home runs. Just can you put into context maybe hitting behind her, what that's like, and seeing her, lead the country in homers?
I mean, it's awesome, seeing her successful, and then it kind of feeds off of into my at bat, kind of wanting to pick off of that, and just be as successful as her. So it's a cool experience to kind of see her be successful, and then if she just not, maybe she didn't have the at bat she wanted, then I can kind of feed off of that and pick her up. So I think we go pretty well together.
All right, Dudley?
Talk a little bit about how obviously y'all lost all 3 games, but you were right there in all 3. Talk about how, that gives y'all some potential for the future.
I think it gives us, yes, we're right there, but it also shows that we have so much more potential, and we have, we're not playing, we haven't reached what this program needs to be. And so I think, playing a No.1 team like Oklahoma and just being right there with them only shows, how much more it opens our eyes for like how much more we have to give if we want to be a championship team. But it also, I feel like, shows everybody else that we're right there with them and that we can compete at a high level, like against Oklahoma. So.
Thank you.